Thanks for joining me for the Comic Art Trends Market Report. My name is Patrick Bain. Today I'm talking about Uncanny Expectations for X-Men Art, Part 2. In Part 1 of this report, I talked about a splash page from Jack Kirby for X-Men 4. As a quick update, the bid for that page has now exceeded both of these splash pages discussed before, X-Men 10 at $99,000 and Fantastic Four 25 at $113K. It is excelling at $120,000, but still a long way from the $288,000 received for the Doctor Doom splash page. That report focused on comparing similar types of pages with similar CAT scores. Today I want to talk about another excellent X-Men page. This one is by Neal Adams from his classic 9-issue run on the original series. Another interesting comparison, when available, is second-time sales. X-Men 61 page 9 by Neal Adams is off to an okay start. Currently it is $8,400 with buyer's premium. No one expects this X-Men page to rival the Kirby page for final sales price, but the real question is, how will this page do compared to the last time it sold? A little less than 2 years ago, someone shelled out $12,000 for this panel page. Based on the trajectory of most art, one expects the 12,000 mark to be beat and probably beat by a good margin. At this time, I still expect it to do that. When multiple sales occur for the same page of art, I like to calculate the compounded growth rate, or CGR. This statistic is similar to what may be used to judge an investment. It focuses on the rate of growth, kind of like an interest rate. Because there's a big difference between doubling your money in 12 months compared to doubling your money in 12 years, or in 36 years, it makes it interesting to talk about the growth rate rather than the absolute increase. For this page, we'll have to wait for the final price to determine whether what the growth rate will be, or if even there could be a growth loss or a rate of loss on this particular page. However, just to illustrate how CGR works, a similar page from the same issue sold back in 2010 by Adams. That page sold for $4,481. Let's make a huge assumption. By the way, this assumption could be completely wrong. Let's compare these two pages and calculate CGR as if the first page is representative of the second. In that case, the growth rate from 2010, selling for under $5K, into 2018, when this page 9 sold for $12,000, the CGR would come to 12.3%. Now that would be an awesome return if it happened. Next, we'll continue this very dangerous assumption. What will we expect page 9 to sell for this time in 2020, 2 years after it sold for $12,000? Well, if the 12.3% CGR held, we would expect a sales price around $15,000. Obviously, we've made some big assumptions. We also have not accounted for mitigating factors like COVID-19. I think the X-Men 61 page 9 will surpass its prior sale price of $12,000. I don't expect it to beat it by that much. Months ago, I was looking to see if COVID-19 was impacting comic art prices. Based on the data at the time, I wasn't really seeing the impact I expected. As it turns out, the stock market has also been very resilient. What's your opinion, though? Thanks for joining me for the Cat Price Guide Market Report.